Tom Borchers, the head coach for the Carroll Tigers, joining us here in the postgame. His team at Victoria is here tonight, 7-3 over the Kuemper Knights. And Coach, congratulations, your first matchup with Kuemper as a head coach, and you pick up a win.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good win for us. It's a tough week for us with all the teams who were playing, but I thought we came out and we were really aggressive at the plate. I thought our base running was pretty aggressive. We made good plays defensively. It was one of the better games we played in a while. I thought after the one bad inning we had last night, we've been playing pretty well. So I was pleased.
Talk about the pitching of Britt tonight. Went out, had a few walks there kind of late in the game, but I thought early in the game really kept the Kuemper bats under control.
Yeah, we talked to Elise and talked to Britt about making sure we mix things up. Britt's got a ball that tends to rise a little bit, and the strike zone comes in low and then rises up. And so we wanted to try and work that a little bit. When Britt was ahead, but I don't think her changeup was as effective early as it was later. That was one of the things. I mean, it was a good thing that her changeup came late, because then we got a couple of pop-ups, balls that weren't hit quite as hard. So that was good.
Offensively, able to strike in the third. You had some runners on in the first, or a runner on in the first, and also in the second, but got the bats going, got some hits and scored. Actually, it was in the second inning that you got your first 3 runs of the game.
Yeah. We talked about trying to jump on people early, trying to score runs early, and then we can swing with a little bit more confidence and things like that. And that was one of the things that we really worked on. We didn't get anything in the first. Our first at bat, in the first inning, I was a little disappointed. I think we were maybe a little bit over anxious. We just needed to focus at the plate, and I think in the second and third inning we really did. And then I think a couple of other later innings we were just trying to kill the ball, and we just weren't letting it come to us, and just making sure that we saw it all on the road.
The top of your order is really, really solid, but the bottom of the order did a great job tonight, especially in that second, getting that 2-out rally going.
Yeah. No, you know what? I feel we're pretty solid up and down the lineup. We got, we had 9 kids coming back from last year, lots of experience, and so they're making contact. We've just hit a lot of atom balls, where. Now, if we keep our hands up, maybe we get balls out of the infield instead of the hard ground balls. I mean, we're hitting hard balls at people, but we just need to find some gaps.
They cut the lead from 6-1 to 6-3 going into the 6th inning. You guys able to get an insurance run, though, going into the 7th. Was that pretty big for you guys?
I thought so. I thought we needed to get that, get something going offensively to give ourselves confidence, get a positive feeling going back into the game, and that's what we really needed. And that was good. That was good to get that at that point. I think the girls were tensing up just a little bit. Thinking, oh my gosh, thinking back to a week ago when we played IKEA Manning and we had a good lead, and we just all of a sudden, a little thing here, a little thing there, something drops in, and then you're like, and you're not, coaches we talk sometimes says, you're playing not to lose, instead of playing to win, and just finish things and play with confidence. I've got a lot of faith in our girls. They are a strong team. We've got good pitching. We just need to trust and believe in what we're doing, and good things will happen for us.
Right. I was going to say that one player tonight that really jumped out at me at the plate was your daughter, and Elisa, really hitting the ball well tonight. Got that 2 RBIs early in the game that kind of stretched you out. I think you went perfect on the night, if memory serves me correct.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't pay much attention to that. I just go with who's making contact sometimes and hitting hard balls, and she's been doing that. I don't know if it's because you're in the bottom part of the order, but people ought to know that the bottom part of the order is hitting about as well as the top part of the order at times. So, there was runners on second and third. Mariah throwing 3 straight balls, and usually we might go to get a take, but at least been hitting the ball pretty hard. And I was, if she saw a good pitch, I was hoping she'd be able to drive on one, and she really did. She put that thing out to the fence down the line.
And Tom, who do you got coming up the rest of this week?
Well, the rest of this week we go down to Winterset tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening for a varsity doubleheader. They're number 2 rated. Again, another state tournament team, and we've had 3 of them this week. And then on Saturday we travel to Humboldt, and we're going to be playing Lisbon and Humboldt. and I've been checking some scores. And Humboldt's is a 500 team. They're a solid team. Lisbon, I think, is better than they've been in the past. I think, a one-run game with Clear Creek Amana, and Clear Creek Amana is a state power. So that gives me, we got to play with some sense of urgency and aggressiveness. So.
Well, Tom, I appreciate you joining us here in the postgame. Congratulations on the victory tonight. Best of luck coming up the rest of the week.
Thanks, Jeff.
Head coach